Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Well, thank you.
We're live and stuff and doing Dragon Heist this time.
Yeah.
On the Homebrew Cafe, but not Homebrew tonight. So these are the same players from the Dragon's Rest campaign, which was unceremoniously ended.
We all died in the labyrinth.
Yep, everybody died in the labyrinth.
We all turned into goblins.
Everybody turned into goblins and was respawned here in for Waterdeep. We're going to be starting a different campaign, I guess, but with the same characters, possibly different backgrounds or so, something like that.
A little bit different backgrounds.
And then a random corgi appeared.
A random corgi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I was thinking it would
Phoebe
be funny.
wasn't in the.
Yeah,
you never
Phoebe wasn't
actually introduced your character in the last.
Yeah, I was supposed to join, but then it just never ended coming to fruition.
Yeah, we ended up ending that week instead. But yeah, completely different, much less good.
Yeah, I had this weird thought that, like, Gorbert just, like, woke up from a night terror on Oblivion's Gate and dreamt the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
But then I realized that Sora was there too, so.
I had the weirdest dream, guys. You were there, and you were there.
And you were there.
Where are my notes? That's like a window that's not open. Cancel closing? I don't want to close it. There we go. I'm gonna make it smaller. All right. So I'm gonna be DMing again, and party. And
Party.
Yeah.
We'll I guess we can get started. I hope. It's gonna be kind of talky at the beginning, but we'll get going. Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right.
The ruby slippers. Yes, I will wear the ruby slippers.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. I like the ship. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very atmospheric.
I like it. It's good. It's the. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll see.
The music might be a touch loud, Bully. I don't know. I'm listening to it. It might be a touch loud.
All right, I'll bring it down.
Actually, it sounds like it's loud to you, but my voice is booming over top of it.
Okay. I don't know. Is that better? I turned it down for the stream.
That's better.
All right. So, you've all gotten used to the rocking of the ship by now. The motion is constant, forward, up, down, side to side, always moving. The darkened interior of the Horizon space is where you find yourselves. As passengers on the journey, you spend lots of time in this common space. There's a few long tables at the end, near the stairs leading up to the deck. It's where the crew eats, plays cards, or gets rowdy around in the evenings. This music is still playing louder than I want it to be. There. Put an end to that. The rest of the room is occupied by the crew's bunks. 40 hammocks hang from the ceiling and other fixtures in the ship. A few are occupied by men, either of the watch from the night before, or scheduled for duty that afternoon and haven't raised themselves yet. One of which was injured during the voyage. all the hammocks have seen some kind of decoration, as well as the owner's pack of gear and some sheets surrounding them for semblance of privacy. At the far end of the room are 2 doors leading into 2 bedrooms for higher paid guests on the ship. So this is like the living space on the ship, and pretty much this is where you guys are hanging out during the day. So, what would you guys be? What is your who's your character, and what would they be doing in this area? Let's start with Ed. Sure.
I'm Gorbert Glerbkin, artificer first class. I'm a forest gnome, and I am most likely tinkering with different things, little bits and bobs that I have in my bag, trying to come up with my next greatest invention.
Awesome. Phoebe.
All right. Hi, I am Phoebe. I'm a satyr druid, and I don't belong in this realm, but somehow I ended up here. I'm not sure. Ooh, look, something pretty. Oh, what's that? Oh, I guess I should go look at that over there.
Sora.
Hi, I'm Sora. We, as me and my mushrooms, we love to like poison people. I mean, cure people. So if you need anything, if you're hurt or need ailment or have an ailment, I'll take care of you. I promise not to poison you this time. I mean, next time. I mean, I won't poison you. I promise.
Sorathe Dragonborn.
You and your mushrooms, you say.
Yeah, your mushrooms. Sora's always on.
We like to poison people. I mean, cure them of life.
You like that?
2 other guests have taken refuge below deck. A human reading a book and a dwarf petting a gray rabbit. From above, you hear muffled shouts, followed by a rush of footsteps, and then more shouts and a cheer. And behind the door to the deck, you hear footsteps running down the stairs. Where did my thing go? Very quickly, the door bursts open, and a young human man with blonde hair runs in, looking at everyone in the room. And he goes, "Land!" and then turns and runs right back up the steps. Job 2.
I guess land ho, and I'm gonna run up the stairs after him.
Land? When are we going?
Yay, I love land. There's pretty plants on land. I'm gonna go.
You can help me find some mushrooms. That'd be cool.
Ooh, what color of mushrooms? Anything pretty? I like pretty things. And then I'm gonna point to my hair where I have a tangle of twigs, leaves, and flowers, just kind of randomly placed.
So you arrive on deck. You can see a crowd of people basically in front of you. The top of the stairs points towards the bow of the ship. And they're all facing the opposite direction over the edge, and they're smiling and laughing. The ones that are looking side to side, and you can see their face, because otherwise they're looking away from you and you can't see them. I just said that.
I guess I'm going to push my way towards the crowd to get to the railing of the ship.
Like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
Sure. A human is standing there, a human boy, named Bricky, and he hands you a telescope. and points over the edge of the ship. Just out there. Out that way. You can roll perception. Roll in perception. We always roll perception first.
Just Gorbert?
Yeah. You can roll too, but
Phoebe is gonna be looking at over the wrong side of the ship, going, "I don't see anything, guys. What are we looking at?"
A 6.
a 6 with the telescope. If
Did I get advantage with the telescope?
yeah, you can take advantage with the telescope. What did
Okay.
Sora get?
An 8.
An 8. All right. So
A 6.
still a 6.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. You just woke up. You can't see anything. You just came up from underneath the glare from outside.
I got some.
dark.
I think I got some sea mist in my eye.
Some scenes. Oh no. So you would see on the edge. You can see the mountain that is sticking up from the horizon.
Must be a pretty big mountain with a 6.
That's all you can see is the mountain.
That's all I can see. Nice. Hey, what can I say, Zappelty?
That's how it works. So from behind everybody, a tall, dark-skinned bald man with a big hat and a extra large feather approaches and says to the group, "Welcome to Waterdeep, the crown of the north." And the crowd lets out another cheer. Everybody can roll history. If you have an intelligence of over 15, you get advantage.
Sweet.
Nice.
No.
No.
Wow.
A 6. No.
With advantage. That's sad.
19 without.
Wow. I got
19 without.
10 with.
10 with an advantage. Ed, what was yours?
18.
18. Okay, so 19 is the highest.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, great. The Ditz knows more than me.
Uh,
Is all that she's thinking in her head.
What are you calling a ditz?
you look away from Captain Tobias at the mountain in the distance, and you take a minute to reflect on the stories and rumors that were shared on the ship, exchanged over dinner and while playing games. Waterdeep is possibly the most important and influential city of the Sword Coast. The City of Splendor is a hub of great culture that attracts the most talented of artisans and scholars, as well as being a commercial hub for financial interests of all kinds. Named after the natural Deepwater Harbor and built upon the site of an ancient elven settlement at the foot of the Great Mountain, the metropolis is home to nearly 100,000 residents. There's talk of how much of the city has a higher set of technology than you'll find in most places of the world. Things like running water and a connected sewer system. Or the great statues that reside within the city. One of which is a large griffin that stands over 60 feet tall. And 2 knights stand in the city, both one male and one female. And a man, which is the most famous of the group, is sunk up to his hip in the street, with one hand reaching above him at a spherical stone that floats above his head. The people of Waterdeep are ruled by a 16-seat council whose membership is largely secret. The hidden lords of Waterdeep maintain their identities behind magical masks. The head of the council is known as the Open Lord of Waterdeep. The current Open Lord of Waterdeep is newly established after the last Open Lord, Daggled Neverember, was voted out by the other Lords of Waterdeep while he was helping rebuild Neverwinter. Helping rebuild Neverwinter. Word is he's banished from the city as well. The current Open Lord of Waterdeep is Lariel Silverhand. The captain says it won't be long now until we arrive. You should go empty your bunks at some point within the next few hours and clean up the area downstairs. The next few hours is spent doing that and more as the crew hurries around to basically clean up the deck. The main area of the deck is removed of pretty much all things that would be like in the way. The space directly above that common room. The common room underneath is everything is packed up, and all of the hammocks are even taken down before coming back to shore. When the ship gets closer, you can hear the captain call out to everyone, letting them know that you'll be arriving. And looking out across the water, you can see the mountain of Waterdeep now blocking the view of most of the central portion of the city. You're approaching the city from the west. The coastline there spreads out in front of you, but is blocked mostly by a large stone wall that surrounds the city and the lower portion of the mountain. South on the southern edge of the mountain, the stone wall turns along the land out towards the water, and when the land ends, the wall does not, and it continues out onto the water to a tower, which...
Ooh, hello, Raiders.
Yes,
Hello.
welcome,
Hey,
Raiders.
Who is that? Pandemonium
Pandemonium.
Institute.
What is
Thanks for the raid,
Hello.
guys.
What's going on,
Raiders.
Howdy.
Hi. How are
Hi.
you?
We just started the session, so welcome everybody.
Yeah,
We
welcome.
just are being introduced.
Yeah, we're being introduced to the area around Waterdeep. Trying to fill them in with some of the information before we get into town and get into the city. How is Pandemonium is correct?
How was your stream? What were you playing?
Yeah. Welcome. Oh boy. Where in my notes was I?
A wall turning into the water. I remember.
Wall
that.
turning
the
into
wall.
the wall.
The wall continued into the water. Yep.
All right, so the wall is going into the water and ends at a large tower. At the top of the tower is a large ballista. But directly across from that, you can see an island is off the edge of the coast with a fort on it, and the wall continues on that island. Across the... It'd be easier if I had a map I could show you. I could change this.
Blood on the Clock Tower. I've never heard of that game before. Interesting. Is it any good?
Raided duty. Yeah, we just got raided, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
massive
Oh,
party.
awesome raid. Excellent.
Yeah. So there's
Yes, thank you.
basically it's a like a gate across the water gap between the mainland and a small island, with two large towers on either side of the water gate and ballistas on the top. the man. Yeah. The peninsula holds a fortification, and a water gate is made by the city walls extending out to close the gap between the land masses. A gap is left so ships can pass, but not so wide that the ballista mounted on the towers at the end of the walls couldn't easily reach any ship passing between them. We'll be entering there, Captain Tobias says, pointing south of the island, where another gate can be seen guarding the space between another longer island, creating the majority of what guards the harbor and makes it so safe. We'll be taking the shipping entrance. That one there is the oceanside entrance to the naval harbor. The ship enters the southern, the gate south of the small island. And you can see the city before you now, rising up away from the water. A statue of a knight with a shield on the ground in front of him stands quite a ways into the city and up the hill, but he is easily twice as tall as any of the tallest buildings around him. You could guess he's probably stands around 90 feet.
Well, Phoebe, now no longer looking over the wrong side of the deck, is gonna go, oh my gosh, where are all the trees? This is kind of like, I don't know, stone? Like, where's all like the living things that aren't like people?
That aren't like people?
I don't
Trees?
know.
What are you looking for trees for? This is Waterdeep. This is the most amazing center of technology on the Sword Coast. It's just amazing. Look at it.
But
What?
But
That
there's
sounds
nothing-
fantastic.
there's nothing
But what
green
is
here.
that? What's technology?
What's technology? Oh my good. What do you mean? What's technology?
And I'll pull a little gizmo or something out of my bag of holding. Like, look, and I'll little wind up rabbit or something, and it'll run around, made out of wood and metal. And then his one leather ear will fall off.
Well, I've been meaning to fix that. He's got a couple of little things wrong with him, but I've got him almost polished up and ready to go.
Oh my god! That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Can I have it?
Can you have it? No, you can't have
Yeah.
it.
I
have
just
to
want
fix
the
him.
ear. I don't want the whole thing. I just want the ear.
What do you mean you just want his ear? Well, he's not gonna be any good with only one ear.
I mean, there's bunny rabbits that have one ear all the time.
But this one's supposed to have 2 ears, and he's got 2 ears. Just the one keeps falling off. So I need to fix that. So no, you can't have it.
And I'll
I'm
pick him
gonna
back
pick
up
it
and
up
kind of
and-
put him back
No,
in my bag.
I'm gonna pick up the ear and hold it over his head.
Why? How tall are you?
I'm taller than you.
All right. So if you're tall, how tall are you? Do you know?
I'm looking really fast. I am 5'2".
5'2". Oh, you're like just taller than me. So I'm gonna be like, oh no, you're actually pretty tall. Okay, so 5'2". So I'm gonna do the whole jump thing, try to catch it.
Give me. I'm fine.
And then
Keep it.
And I'll just
Sora's
shove
gonna
it back
come
in
up
my
behind
bag.
Phoebe and just grab it from her, like from behind, because Sora is 6'2".
Oh, so you're just gonna walk up behind her and pluck it out of her hand?
I'll take that. Here you go. But
Hey!
I'll need a mushroom later. And she'll hand it back and just kind of turn.
I was gonna help you find mushrooms. I'm not gonna do it now. You're mean.
Okay.
And I'll put it all. I'll put everything back in my bag.
Okay, so if you guys would like to roll perception again,
At
the
advantage again?
just Edley, if he still has the telescope.
Okay.
I
I
rolled
do.
30-20.
The ship is
Ooh, I got a 12.
pointed to the northern corner of the harbor. The corner of the coast seems to be where the larger cargo ships go to be unloaded
Oh, dirty 20.
and are fashioned with cranes. And the buildings seem to be mostly warehouses and the like, except for a few that look to be offices. Smaller boats and ships occupy the many docks that follow the coast to the southern gate of the harbor. Two ships among those would be considered fairly fancy ships. See, like, pretty good detailing on the edges of them.
Are they shiny?
They are not shiny in that there isn't in that there isn't like gold and stuff on them, but they are very well detailed, and they match. They're not like the exact same ship, but they have detailing that is very similar, and which is different than anything else there on the coast. Out in the harbor, though, is a anchored ship that is extremely ornate and is very shiny. It is the detailing is in the similar design as those two ships as well. All three ships are decorated with multicolored streamers and flags. All of them. You cannot see the back of the ship, so you can't see the names. The ship, your ship, maneuvers its way to a long T-shaped dock where a gangplank is laid out off the ship and is tied off. The captain ushers the group of guests across the plank and takes off his large hat with a bow and says, on behalf of the Horizon's Pace, we thank you for your patronage. You have arrived at your destination safe and sound. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Waterdeep is a wonder city. Have any of you ever been here before?
No, no.
haven't.
Thank you for the lovely voyage, Captain. I haven't been here, but I've read many books about Waterdeep. I'm so excited to finally make it.
Yes. I've had a few books, but we read a few books, not too many, but some. And but this is where I'm from. I love Waterdeep. The dwarf and human passengers that were with you have they both nod, saying that they've been here before, and wave and turn and head off down the dock.
And then I'm going to point to Gorbert and I'll be like, look, there's a bunny rabbit. See? Look, maybe you should make yours look more like that and it won't be so stupid.
Maybe you should go take one of his ears.
I would never do.
The captain chuckles a little bit and says, do you guys need someone to show you around the city? You haven't been here before?
Yes, I need to find out where all of the plants are.
And I'm gonna follow her, because that's where I want to go. Is there like an herb garden?
I don't think so, he says, scratching his head. But I've never actually had to look for one either. And he whistles and calls for Bricky, who pops his head back over the edge of the ship. And yes, sir. And the captain goes, Bricky, take these fine people down through town, at least get them in and get them registered, and we'll make sure you're back before nightfall, but pretty much show them around for the day. Tosses him a gold as he runs by. He says, aye, aye, sir, and he salutes and says, all right, this way, pointing down the dock, and then walks off with his chest out. Follow me, follow me.
Okay, and I'll throw my bag over my shoulder and just kind of march off after him.
And I'll skip.
Sora's just gonna follow behind and just in awe of the big buildings.
Of the big buildings. Yep. So around you is all warehouses of the freight dock. You've been dropped off pretty much in the freight yard. The Horizon Space is really a freighting ship. It's not so much of a passenger ship. They're kind of like doing it just for the extra money. But you can tell that there's warehouses here and there's a few office buildings. But it's pretty much been fenced in. He starts to like walk you down like the main area where you can see like these like big contraptions that are kind of like wagons, but they have like forks on the front of them carrying large amounts of materials, with like 2 or 3 men pushing them and like a big set of gears on them to help like move the large objects. And they're like using that to like move objects around within the freight yard. And Bricky's like kind of like trying to keep you out of the way of those things and showing you which way to walk. He goes, so none of you have been here to Waterdeep before?
No, I haven't.
I think I would remember.
Yeah, probably. This place is pretty big. So pretty
It's
much-
amazing.
It's definitely something.
It's not everything I was hoping for.
No? What were you looking for?
More plants. There's just there's no
Yeah,
life.
there's
Everything's
so
dead.
much-
What is it with you guys and plants? Look at the technology. Look at the crane these guys are using to unload. Look at the size of those gears and that mechanism. Look at the reduction. Oh my goodness. I don't understand. I'll never understand. I just don't understand.
I'm just gonna pat him on the head and be like, "It's fine."
Stop messing up my hair.
There's some nature around here.
Do I see any like weeds growing up in the cracks of the road?
Right here, actually, in this exact area, there's nothing. There's not even weeds growing up in the cracks of the roads.
Okay, then I'm gonna look around and be like, "I don't see anything. I think."
Well, it'll be out of the city. The city's big now, you see. There's lots of people here. But the main thing you need to know about Waterdeep is they're pretty strict here. Especially with its peacekeeping, Looking at Sora a little bit.
What?
Giving Sora the side eye.
If you're gonna say something to me, say it out loud.
All right.
And then I'm gonna like lean into Sora and be like, I think he likes you. Maybe you should talk to him."
No, I think guards will haul you in for the slightest thing, especially out here in the streets. And the black robes, they can sentence you without a trial at all. So if you do something in front of the black robes, that's it for you, probably. When you speak to them, try to be respectful, but you should also know not all of them are on the up and up. And he's like walking you not towards the gate. You're like walking up towards a gap in the fence, and there's 4 guards standing in front of that gap in the fence. But there's a small building off to the side of that, and he brings you over to the building instead of through the gate. As he is about ready to open the door, he says, "But this one is on the up and up." And he opens the door and he walks inside. Inside there's a small desk. There's a small desk there with a man in black robes. He's balding and has like a little bit of gray hair around the sides. But like a long face that's shaved clean. And he's like looking down at like some notes. Next to him is a like a rack with pamphlets on it. And he looks up as you all enter. Says, yes.
Oh, it's a tourist center.
I'm here to find out where all the plants are. Hi, I'm Phoebe.
Well, they might have some somewhere. And he looks at his notes. You, the Bricky looks at you guys and goes, "Yeah, we need to get them registered. They'll be staying here at least for a couple of days. Are you guys gonna be here for a whole 10-day?
Oh, I
Probably
think
more.
so. Probably more.
Hopefully not more,
All right,
but
well,
probably.
so yeah, we'll need to register them at least here, for a 10-day. And does anybody here use magic?
I do. I'm a druid. Hi, I'm Phoebe.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, I'm an artificer. I practice some magic.
The guy in the black robes, his eyebrows perk up at this and goes, "Yes, an artificer, you say?"
Yes, I've come here. I left the academy, and I've come here to hone my craft. I heard Waterdeep has some lovely technology, and I've come here to learn everything that I can learn and become the best artificer in all of the Sword Coast.
We appreciate artificers here quite a bit, actually. There's a group here that you we would much love to have you as part of them. In fact, if you were going to be staying here for a 10-day, it's mandatory that you are registered with the faction whose name is I am blanking on.
That's a weird name. I am
Y-
blanking.
Yeah, that's a very strange name.
Strange.
That's a long name. Do they shorten it?
They did.
It's an abbreviation.
It's here somewhere. It's a faction
It's such a
name.
secret society. We don't even know its name.
In the wrong screen, probably. It's gotta find
That's
it.
funny.
It's not the Lord's Alliance.
Zapple said, "I'm getting a little bit of a Dai Li vibes." That's
Daily
funny.
Times.
From Avatar. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. Yeah, I can see that. I get you there. So these guys don't get it,
Nope, I don't
but
get
I
it.
get it. It's funny.
It's been a long time since I've seen Avatar. I mean, I'm thinking Dai Li, and I'm thinking like Chinese, like old, like
Oh.
Chinese government.
No, they're
So-
like Earth King guards that like, but it's like really like authoritarian style, and like they make like if you like do anything out of sorts, that they'll just basically kidnap you and like put you through like a camp basically to make you see the way that the empire
Ah.
wants you to see it.
I understand.
So he goes, the Guild of the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors. You must register with them and us to defend the city with magic in times of need. That way we know to call upon you if you are in town.
Do I have to do that too?
It
The
was mages and
watchful-
what? The guild of the Watchful Order of Mages and what?
Magists and Protectors.
Protectors. That's it.
That's a very long name. No wonder you couldn't remember it.
Exactly. So yes, you, Miss Druid, will have
I'm
to.
Phoebe.
Miss Phoebe would have to
What's your
register
name?
as well. Yeah.
Your name
Reginald.
is Yeah?
My name.
Oh,
My name is
oh, yeah,
Reginald.
Reginald. Hi, yeah,
Reginald.
Reginald. How are you?
Yeah, Reginald. I'm fine. And you?
I'm just happy to be off that boat.
Aren't, I would imagine. It's 10 gold for a year of register, or 1 gold a month.
Or
You're
we'll
going to
slap down
pay
10
me?
gold.
You're going to pay me 10 gold a month to be here?
No. It's 10 gold. You'll be charged 10 gold to register for a year. Or
You
1
have to pay
gold.
to be here?
Yes, to be registered.
Does everybody have to be registered?
You have to register your name. You only have to pay if you are here longer than 10 days. If you're going to be here less than 10 days, you get a pass with a less than a 10-day notification on it.
Your cities sure are weird.
Well, we have a lot of things that help run the city. So through taxes and of the like, then it's how we pay for those services. Exactly, Zapple.
Okay, I'm going to, I guess I will take
That's
10
right,
gold
Gilbert's.
out of my bag and I will set it down on the counter and then I'll look at for it thoughtfully for just a second. I will pull one of the leaves out of my hair
And be like, here, I'm offering to this to you in friendship.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
It's a 19.
He takes it and says, "Thank you."
You're very welcome. Always keep nature in your life.
Yes, nature. And he closes his book and brings out another book and fills out 3 pieces of paper with all of your information on it. He slides a copy back to each of you. You notice that each of them has a green stamp in the upper right corner. You can, if you're looking for places to find plants.
I am.
And he points at the rack of pamphlets. There's 3 things there. There's the city map. There's oh no, there's only 2 things. You get one of those things with your thing. You get the laws. There's a word for it, but the laws of Waterdeep is like a sheet. I can give you that handout. I think I have that ability.
Do it.
I'm working on it. I'm not good at my job, you know this, right? Right?
You are the best DM. Avalar, don't listen.
We've heard that. Is Avalar still here?
Let's see.
If he's gone, my answer will change.
Yes.
It shows that he's still here, but we can pretend like he doesn't hear.
The Code Legal is the name of it. That's the what I'm looking for. It's like not coming up good. Potions. Hey, no, there it is. Show to players. Button. Show to everyone. Button.
Avalar, I've heard that line
Hey,
before.
I
Your
got
DM
something.
will remember this.
So you guys get the Code Legal, which that comes with your registration papers, and on the thing is the city map and the book pamphlet called Volo's Waterdeep and Kyriadon. And Kyriadian. A visitor's guide to the city's splendors.
I'm gonna go over to it and I'm gonna pick up both of them and say thank you very much.
Those
Yeah,
It says
Red,
here,
you know,
it says here that the punishment for poisoning a city well is death.
Sora, you
Don't
better not
be
do
looking
that.
at me.
You better
Why
not
is
do
everybody
that,
looking at me?
Sora.
I didn't do nothing. Why would I poison a whole well? That's a waste of poison.
Yes, Avalar, the infamous cheesecake incident.
I hope you remember it wasn't that long ago.
The he says that each of those is 1 gold.
I guess I'll put down 2 gold.
Okay. So you guys can have a map now. Like a map of Waterdeep.
That'd be great.
It
Sure.
will be 1 gold.
I will give so it's going to cost me 10 gold as well to register with this guild.
Yes.
Okay. And then I also will take one of the code pamphlets and a map. So that's what? This is 12 gold altogether?
Yes. And now you guys should see the map. You should see the map. We'll see if we see the map. We see the map. You are much more south than that.
Gotcha.
You are right. Specifically right here. Hopefully I'm pinging on the right. Probably not on the right.
Yeah, I see
Where
it.
are you? Like Castle Ward?
Yeah, I see it.
No.
Down
south.
towards the Great
It's after
Harbor.
the dock
Down to
ward.
the bottom.
Oh, Dock Ward. Okay. Oh, I see it. Okay.
That is where you is, right there.
You ease.
Uses. Get the other 2 guests had already left. They were ahead of you. So you pay your fees and have your registration paperwork and your maps, and you head out of there and into the through the gate, showing the guard your new registration paperwork. Bricky didn't need to register because he's not staying here for more than 10 days. Well, he already had regular registration. He just didn't need to be here for more than 10 days.
Papers. My papers.
Right. Yeah, his papers say have a red thing on them, but so you arrive in the city, and as you like walk out onto the docks, the dock street actually, out onto Dock Street. Exactly. The You walk out onto the street, and you can see that there's the buildings are pretty tall here, about 3 floors, and there are overhanging the streets on most areas. The You can see like a larger road is passing like maybe a half a block up from where you are. Seems to cross the road that you're on. And Bricky is like looking around a little nervous in the area, and he says, where would you like to go?
I want to see plants. Hello. My goal has not changed.
I see some green in the city of the dead. What is that? What's that, Bricky?
Some green in the city of the dead. Well, that's the city of the dead is a part of Waterdeep where there's dead people.
I don't want to go there. I don't like dead people.
The best mushrooms grow over graves.
I'm interested. Where's a good place to stay?
A great place to stay. Well, there's the Black Star Inn or the Gentle Rest. We should probably stay not in the dock ward if possible.
That's fine. Where's a good place? Where's a good place to see some really cool technology, some cool constructs and machines and all that stuff, all the stuff that I read about.
Well, you could probably see some in where the mages are, in the mage area, North Ward, in the North Ward.
Oh, all the way up to the north?
I think so.
Is that where the guild? Is that where the Guild of Mages and Protectors are? Or are they all over the city?
They're kind of all over the city.
How do I find them? How do I get in contact with them?
Well, he doesn't know. I don't know. I'm not really a mage. I don't use magic, so I'm not part of that guild. But I could
I guess I could always go. I could always go back and ask Reginald.
I could take you to the market area.
His name is Reginald. He didn't give you permission to call him by his short name.
I'm just gonna look at you kind of with one eyebrow raised, like cockeyed.
Yeah, you could go ask Reginald. Reginald would have to look it up.
I think it would indeed be a horror movie.
Not all of that.
I'm gonna grab the map and I'm gonna shove it in Sora's face. I'll be like, Sora, look! And I'm going to point to like a very north part of town where there is the Hero's Garden. I'm like, look, Sora, there's a green place. Oh my gosh, that's where we need to go.
The Hero's Garden. All right.
I think you're right. That's gonna be a great place. There's got to be something there.
I know. I need a hero. I need to find somebody who can help me after all. You guys have been useless.
Exactly.
What was that? And she'll like kind of wave her cloak out of the way with a dagger, showing.
Well, I mean, you're very helpful when it comes to battle, which is very fantastic. And you love to find plants too, which is great. But in helping me get home, you've been very useless.
Well, and you can't.
I
find
didn't know we
mushrooms,
were
so
helping
equally
you get
useless.
home.
Oh, what? Well, why have I been following you around all this time?
I honestly don't know.
Oh,
I was asking myself the same question.
You have no interest in technology. You just keep rambling on about living things in nature. I don't know why you're following me.
I just assumed because you guys talked to me that you wanted to help me.
And I'm just gonna look at
Isn't that
Sora.
what people do?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll look down at Gorbert.
Isn't that what people do? They help each other, right? At least where I come from, we all help each other.
And where do you come from?
Theros.
Where?
Where?
Theros.
And you're trying to get back to there?
Yes, I am. I don't know how I ended up here. I was looking for pretty things, and then poof, I wasn't in Theros anymore.
I don't even know where Theros is. I've never heard of it.
I don't know where it is either. That's why I'm lost.
Well, perhaps there's a lot of things here in Waterdeep. There's a lot of very learned people. I'm sure somebody has heard of it. Maybe someone knows a way for you to get home.
And you're gonna help me with that, right, Gorbert?
Right?
Oh, me? You were talking to me?
I said, Gorbert, that's your name, right?
Yeah, yes, that's my name. I'm gonna help you. What? Find somebody to get you home?
Yes, you seem to know so much.
I suppose I could help you. Yes, I mean okay. Yes, all right, fine. If it gets you home any faster, I will gladly help.
Yay! Did you hear that, Sora? He's gonna help me. Are you going to help too?
No.
If two of us help, it will go faster.
But that stands in the between me and my objective. But
Can we
What's
walk?
your objective, Sora?
I am looking for somebody.
Well, maybe
looking
we'll find them
for-
when we're looking for my home.
I guess if you can tag along with me, and then if we figure out your way on my way, then it works for me.
I don't know. You seem to be following Gorbert. That's why I asked him first.
You should always ask Gorbert first.
I knew
And
it.
she'll
I
look
knew
at
you were the.
she'll look at
I
Gorbert
knew.
like, haha.
I
Just
knew
kinda
you were
roll
the leader,
my eyes.
Gorbert.
I can't even contain myself with my own stupidity.
So Bricky goes, so where do we want to go? It's about lunchtime now.
Well, where's a good place to eat? Is there something, maybe is there something at the market, or is there some kind of tavern nearby?
Well, eat is good. We could go to the Yawning Portal. That's a great place to eat. It's the most fun bar in town.
Oh, I read something about it in one of the books on Waterdeep that I got.
Yeah. There's a big hole in the floor that leads down deep underground to I'm guessing some kind of cave system or something.
Can we go, guys? This
I like
is
caves.
amazing.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the Yawning Portal. Weren't you paying attention?
No, I really wasn't. I'm sorry. I was looking up at the sky.
Lead the way, Bricky.
Gorbert, should we tie a leash to her? I got some rope.
No, I'm sure she'll be fine.
I love being a special girl.
That's one way to put it, sure. So you are standing right about here in the corner of Fish Street. At this point, he's walked you forward half a block. Bricky goes, well, this way is probably the fastest. but we should probably go this way instead. The fastest way, he points down an alleyway between two tight buildings. It's really a street, but it feels kind of like an alleyway. There's only really room for maybe a cart to go down at a time. It's not like the bigger streets that have like room for a cart and like people to walk on either side of where the cart would be. There's pretty much only room for just the one cart. And the way he points is down Fish Street. So pretty much in the opposite direction of where the Yawning Portal is.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting very hungry, Bricky. I mean, why can't we go down this street?
This area isn't really the best neighborhood. And it's really like the buildings in this area almost block out the sun when you're like walking through the streets. The streets are pretty dark, and down in the alley is much darker than it is down what would be Fish Street, I guess.
Well, lead the way, Bricky. You know best.
All right, then we'll head this way. So you guys head down Fish Street. Another large. After like a couple of blocks, you can see like all the buildings are pretty much pushed in together and there's almost no room in between any of them. It's almost like they built whole houses and then filled in the gaps with more houses. Without having a whole lot of space to build out, they've pretty much just covered every ounce of land they could find. After a couple of blocks, you find like a big opening where another street, Ship Street, crosses into Fish Street, and Bricky just points you on down to Snail Street. Once we're here, it's not so bad. And basically heads you on down Snail Street. Once you made it like away from the actual docks area and where like the main dock road is, pretty much all advertisements have disappeared from the houses. There's pretty much no shops in between where you came from and here, which is like rightish in this area. You haven't seen any shops. It's all pretty much people's homes, it seems like. Once you make it to here, you can see the statue of the Honorable Knight peeking out over top of the buildings between you and there. A 90-foot tall stone statue of a knight wearing full plate armor and a closed face helm, with his hand on the pommel of his sword, which is sheathed at his hip, and his shield on the ground in front of him up to about his waist, with his hand on the top of the shield. Stands guarding the city, facing out towards the water.
And he is approximately where?
He's right here.
Oh, okay.
You're walking down this way, and you can see him
Yep.
over top of the other buildings.
Okay.
I'm
just kind of like gonna gawk and oogle at him.
Ricky goes, yeah, when these statues, they say they used to walk around, and when he stopped, he said they say that he bowed to those to those in the streets, and then straightens, sheathed his sword, and then stopped moving, and hasn't moved since.
That's amazing.
Sora rolls her eyes. Fairy tales.
Fairy tales.
I've seen golems before. It doesn't surprise me. Yawn.
It's not a golem. It's one of the famous Waterdeep walking statues. That's not a golem.
If it's so famous, then why have I never heard of it before?
I don't know.
What? Have you heard of the Yawning Portal? We'll be there soon.
I've never heard of it in my life. I'm so excited.
And I'll lean into Gorbert
I'd be like, what is the Yawning Portal?
The Yawning Portal is the famous tavern in Waterdeep that has the hole underneath it. Oh, never mind.
It has a hole. What's so cool about a hole? This doesn't sound very
Why is
interesting.
everybody tired at this place?
I mean, it's making me yawn.
I'm just gonna cross my arms in a huff and keep walking up Snail Street.
And up to the mount. You are walking uphill all the way up Snail Street. And as you make the final turn there onto the Rain Run Street, and you can sort of see the building of the Yawning Portal sticking out away from the rest of the buildings. It's a large, wide building, much bigger than the other buildings around it, in that the other buildings are so narrow. It's a large wooden structure on the front with some windows, a few of which are broken. But there's a lot of noise coming from within. Sounds like conversation, but a lot of it. Ricky says, this is one of the best places in the world, I promise. If we can find a seat. And he heads inside.
I'm gonna walk in right behind him, big smile on my face.
Inside, let's see, hold on. I could probably bring up. This isn't the best map, but we'll go with what we've got, okay? That's missing. I'm bad at my job. I'm really bad at my job.
That's very true, Corgi. Like our forte.
It is indeed.
We make better DMs.
Yes.
We make better DMs.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
We,
we're
we,
chaotic.
we force our DMs to be better.
Adapt, overcome, succeed.
Yes. Yes.
Something along those lines. Okay. So,
Had to make a grown DM cry in 3 minutes. Play with us.
So, as you walk into the Yawning Portal, and it's completely filled. I know my map does not show such things because I wasn't putting so many tokens on there that it was unbelievable. But the place is completely filled with all manner of folk. Humans and all races. You got Goliaths and lizard folk and dwarves and elves and people all over the place. It's a worn wooden interior, with in the far wall opposite of the main door is a large fireplace. In the fireplace is a roaring fire, but what's mostly noticeable is the stone mantle that surrounds it in the shape of a large ogre face, the mouth of which is yawning and holding the fire within. To the left of that is a large, long bar with a dwarf man behind it. But the crowd of people in front of you is so thick that you don't even see like a path in front of you to make your way through the people.
Initiate club music.
Oh yeah, I could put on some tunes, right?
Yeah.
Sound of wind.
Sound of wind. That's a normal tavern occurrence. I guess I guess I'm just gonna. I mean, being that the room is crowded and I'm short anyway, I'm just gonna scan the room and see if I see anything, which is. You basically said we can't see anything past the crowd anyway, so.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of crowd. You can see a lot of knees, and
Yes.
hips.
Can I make my way through?
So in front of you, there's not a whole bunch of space, maybe 6 feet of like open room in front of you. In the crowd, out of the crowd to your left, bursts not like bursts, like dives through, but like somebody forces their way into the open space. A bald man with a handlebar mustache, wearing like lightish cloth armor, so like a jerkin or something like that. Not like armor, but like a tabard or something along those lines. It's just like some worn clothing. Behind him, 3 other men appear. One of which is wearing a hood, and they're all wearing sort of similar clothes. A badge on one of them is purple with a silver dragon on it. The bald man has tattoos of eyeballs all over his head and pushes his way in basically through the circle and out the other side, leaving a gap behind him in the crowd in front of you. Yeah, and his 3 party members follow him through that gap, basically cutting along. That's a ride. Yeah, I can't help you, man. It's not all easy. This is a halfling festival, but it has good sounds.
I'm gonna tap on Ricky's shoulder and be like,
Ricky, who are those guys? They seem very important. People are letting them through.
I don't think they were letting them through as much as they were just forcing their way. We should probably follow him. And he uses the gap before it closes up and heads following through, cutting through the crowd, as it were.
Yep, and I'm right behind him.
every single time, like, we kind of slow down a little bit, I'm just gonna, like, do a little high knee dance and smile and, like, wave my head back and forth.
A hiney dance?
The high knees, like, lift my knees a little too high and, like, ha 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 ha.
You're gonna shake your little goat tail?
Sure, I'll shake my little goat tail.
So there was like a little bit of a gap between you and the group ahead of you. they seem to have cut into another opening in the crowd and are standing. You walk in behind them. The three men are facing the opposite direction of you, leaving a small gap for you to see past them. There's a half-orc woman sitting at a table right there, and the man with all the eyes tattooed on his head is stands behind her. And he shouts, "Ya pig like killing me mates, does ya?" That half orc goes to turn her face around when he just swings in with a punch and punches her right in the face.
I'm gonna like back up and be like,
Uh-oh. No, I don't want to be involved in this. I'm going to go over there.
She turns and grabs him, pulling him down on the table in front of her, standing up. When she stands up, knocks the chair that she was standing in over, and she stands up at standing over 7 feet tall, pushing him down on the table and just pummeling him with punches. The three men behind suddenly jump into action and jump on the back of her. What do you guys do? Anything?
I'm gonna go.
Sora, you should do something.
And I'll start cheering. Yeah!
No, not like that. Help her, help her.
She swings down, punching the bald man in the face again. He goes out cold and drops limp. The three men punch and kick her, doing a bunch of damage. She swings around to try to stop them, but is quickly overrun and is also knocked unconscious. When the dwarf bartender stands up on top of the bar, shaking a long sword, says, "You there, out!" And the three men pick up their friend up off the ground and quickly run out. The half orc is surrounded by a group, and is somebody heals her, wakes her up a little bit, and shows her to the door as well. The group closes in there, and Bricky says, "All right, let's go before we're brought in on more of this mess," and leads you around back behind the big hole in the ground, which you can now see pretty plainly when you get close to it as your way back to the back side of it. Looking down inside, you can see it's like a tower, a stone tower that may have been built originally above ground, but has now seemed to have sunk all the way in. There's just stone bricks that lead down into darkness. A wooden bridge is sort of left out about halfway into the middle of the big hole in the ground, and a crane is there, generally for lifting and lowering of adventurers down into into the hole that may want to go down in there.
I'll tap on Phoebe's shoulder. Hey, I think your home might be in there. You might want to jump in.
I think I would remember coming out of something like that.
I don't know. He might have a point. She might have a point. You might want to take a look down there and see if that's how you get to whatever it was that you said you came from.
Well, you want to know what? Just for that, I'm not giving you guys any good berries.
Well, we're just trying to help you get home.
Yeah.
I think you're being sarcastic and mean.
No.
Oh, fireworks.
I mean, I did see a squirrel jump in.
She's gonna huff off. She's gonna go stand next to Bricky with her arms crossed, like side-eyeing them.
Ricky leads you over, and you guys find a round table near the edge of the hole that leads down underground. Not where the bridge is. It's actually, this is a really bad thing because I would prefer it to be you guys be behind the circle on the opposite of the door. The door being down here. But there's no way there's no tables back there. It's possibly on the other side. But
Where would you rather we sit?
here, I guess, probably.
So we'll sit at that table. It's not a
I
big deal.
guess. Yeah, I know. But just it's still not the way I would prefer
Water
the
dinos.
layout.
Yeah, I heard fire trucks too, Avalar.
It wasn't fire trucks, it was fireworks.
No, one of the things you had Halfling Festival playing, and then the other one was City of Cities or something was playing.
Yeah, those fire trucks in that one? Oh.
Yeah, fire there was sirens.
Cool.
I
We'll do
thought
fishing
it was
village.
just coming. I thought it was coming from somebody's like actual like microphone. I didn't realize.
I
it was
didn't
I'm not
want
good
I
at
didn't want to
the-
say anything in the middle of the session.
Now we're gonna have this is a fishing village, so you get some seagulls. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't exactly have the best list of music here. I could do a 1920s speakeasy.
You're waiting. You're waiting. For
It
me
won't
to go...
take long. It won't take long.
What, for me to go ballistic?
Yeah, for the
For the
for
satyr.
Phoebe to snap.
Satyr.
The satyr.
The satyr? No, it's not satyr.
It's Satyr.
Satyr.
It doesn't matter.
So, you guys sit down at you guys find a round table there with a few seats, enough for the group at least. And looks like 2 more open ones as you sit down. A woman with a rough face walks over to the table for the table
Everybody's getting excited.
and says, "Hi, how are you guys doing tonight?"
Yes.
We're good.
Fantastic.
That's good. So what can I get you?
What do you have?
We have all kinds of ale. There was a bunch written here a minute ago, and now I don't know what they are.
Oh, I'll have an ale and maybe some food for the table, like whatever, bread, cheese, whatever you got.
All right, bread, cheese, whatever we got.
I don't know. Whatever you got sounds like it might be expensive, Gorbert.
Well, I'm just saying, if she's got bread and cheese, that's fine. She can bring that, and I'll have an ale. I don't know if the rest of you want anything.
Fish is great. I love fish.
Fish
And with mushrooms.
Fish and mushrooms. All right, we'll see what we got. For ale, we got the Lathander's Red. We got Undermountain. We got Fire Wine, Mint Wine, Barulskin Dark. That's what it says here, anyway.
Ooh, I'll take the fire wine.
All right. 1 fire wine and 2 ales.
What was the? Yeah.
No, what other kind of wine do you have? I don't want something that sounds like it's on fire.
Mint or honey.
Honey wine? That sounds good.
I
I'll
think
take
that's called.
that.
I think that's technically mead, but that's.
I think that's technically it's fine.
Anyway, so she leaves with your order. And you guys are sitting there having a little bit of a conversation. Ba-da-ba-dum-dum. Oh wait, right.
Sora's gonna lean over to Gorbert. I think that lady inhaled a lot of campfire smoke as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what her singing voice is like.
I think if we pay her enough, she will.
Maybe.
Maybe we can say it's your birthday, and she'll sing you happy birthday.
It's not my birthday.
And they'll bring me a sherbet.
Yeah.
Sherbet.
Or a honey roll.
I guess I'm gonna look at Phoebe and say,
So how long have you been not home? I guess is the word.
I don't know.
Well, how long have you been here?
Here? I sat down like 5 minutes ago.
No, and I don't mean like here. I mean here in the Sword Coast. I mean like you were home and then you said poof, you weren't home. How long ago was that?
I don't know. It's been a while. I mean, but it hasn't been that long.
And
I don't
how
know.
did you end up on the ship?
Oh, well, somebody said that I might find something here. And so I decided to get on the ship. And then when I sat down, you said something to me, and that's when we became friends.
You looked at me, and now we're friends.
and I'm just gonna look at her with like this kind of like glassy look in my eyes, like.
Okay.
I'm gonna instantly like snap my head and turn to Sora and go,
So, you like mushrooms, huh?
I love mushrooms. All kinds. Green, orange, blue, purple. All of them. Weirder the better.
What?
A
You know how
I
you're
want-
fascinated with technology? I'm fascinated with properties of plants.
I once heard about a mushroom that spewed out this cloud that put everybody to sleep. I don't know if it's real though.
She looks at her weird. How do you know about that mushroom?
Ooh, is it real? I only heard stories. They told me never go near a mushroom that has a cloud. It'll put you asleep. It makes sense.
That sounds like a good piece of advice to me.
She's coughing. She's like clenching her bag a little tighter now.
That sounds like a good piece of advice to me.
So it's about this time that Norna really returns back with her tray full of stuff. Here you go, your ales. Comes back and places your drinks down in front of you. it was just before she's about to go. She goes, "Oh no, look!" And she points into the funnel area ahead of you, the big hole in the ground, out of which climbs a hulking creature with warty green skin that you may have recognized from earlier, where my time was less good at my job. A tangled nest of wiry black hair and a long carrot-shaped nose, bloodshot eyes, and yellow teeth. Half a dozen bat-like creatures are attached to its body, with 3 more circling above it like flies. Now, let's see if I can do this the correct way. Layer, token layer. Oh, that's not correct. F layer? I don't know. What do I know how to do? It's not working now. Really bad at my job.
Click on the token and put it on the player layer or whatever it is.
Yeah. But
There you go.
it was on the GM layer, but I was not on the GM layer.
Oh,
So
you were,
I couldn't get it. Yeah. Now
you couldn't click because you weren't on the right layer. Yeah.
Right. I got it now. So there's a troll.
All right. Nice. I'm gonna scramble over. Well, I don't have control of my token.
Oh, probably not. I don't know how to do that either. Advanced? No.
You can just click on the token.
All right.
Right. You should be able to set the settings for the token as to
Settings. Control by all players. Save
There you go.
settings.
There you go. I'm gonna scramble over to here and hide behind the chair.
What's that thing?
I don't know, but I want its ears.
I guess I'll do a perception check or a nature check. What do you want me to do to identify it?
Nature. Do a nature check. I'm sure you're not good at those.
I'm not. I got a
Crit.
7.
So you can tell that it is a troll, but you have no idea what those fly things are or what they're doing.
What does a 28 get me?
You know what those fly things are. So those fly things are called sturges.
Those are
And-
sturges.
They are.
What's a sturges?
They.
Bicycle
And
Valley.
you
Yeah.
just hear Bully's voice come out of Sora's mouth.
you hear Norna, your narrator.
Norna, the narrator says, a sturge is like a thing that is taking life away from the troll.
Oh, so those things are sucking life away from the troll?
Ah, so they're parasites.
Yes. The troll regenerates. The effects of its blood become less apparent. Anyway, guess I don't really understand what that's trying to tell me. But okay. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, fun.
What should we
Hey.
do now?
If only I knew how to do turn order. That would be the best part, right? I don't know how to do that.
17.
You guys are rolling, but you're not in the thing because I don't know how.
Yeah.
Still don't know how. I'm not good at my job. It's okay.
It's fine.
Well,
It's fine.
We can do it on paper, like the old days. No, we can't. I don't have a pen. Sure we can. All right. Troll has a 9. I'm sure somebody's going to tell me in a minute. Troll has a 9. What everybody else roll?
Oh, let me go
17
ahead
for
and roll.
Sora.
17 for Sora.
Yep.
Everybody else?
Dirty 20 for Gorbert. 20.
Phoebe is 6.
6.
Phoebe. Phoebe.
Bobby.
Bobo.
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Yobi.
Phoebe. Phoebe. Sobe. Roll the 6. All right. So, Gorbert, you're technically first. Everybody else seems to be moving back away from the troll. It looks in your general direction as the group. Should be over here on that side. But go ahead.
Okay. So everybody else in the place is kind of like backing away from it.
Yes. You can see there's a couple adventurers in the area, but they can't really get to it. There's too many people in the way. They're like way back in like by the door and stuff. They're not right nearby.
Okay. I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna pull out this strange little clockwork scorpion and twist him up, crank him up a little bit, and put him down on the floor, and fire a crossbow
Alrighty.
at him.
I hope this works.
Me too.
Oh, yes, crit.
Nice.
Way to start it off.
No
That is
doubt.
good. That is good. I
Nice,
don't even have to look up his AC.
Well, you're gonna have to do that eventually.
I know, I'm working on it. I'm getting there.
So that's gonna be 8 and 5, 13.
Nice.
13 damage.
Good first hit.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna be like, yes.
That's with our regular crit rules.
Yeah, it's the max to 1 die. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Troll.
Believe
Cool.
I only get 1 attack. Yeah. And that's it for me.
All right. Who's next? Sora is next.
Laura is gonna step up. Let's see here. How far does this go? 15-foot range. These are 5-foot tiles.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. And then I am going to do a breath weapon against it.
Oh boy. Isn't that like I have to do a dex save?
Yeah, it's a DC 11.
Con save.
Con
Or
save?
yeah, Constitution save of DC 11.
Constitution save, huh?
Mm-hmm.
23.
Oof.
So is that
So
that's half damage?
Yeah, I would assume so.
So how much damage was that? Sorry, I am like on
4.
a million pages at once. I now understand. This is why we don't do this on the screen here, so that I can follow along. How much was it?
4.
4?
If it's half damage, yeah.
Okay. All right. It's now the troll's turn. Who bellows? And I can't see anything. Stuff is like in the way. I can't even shrink it. Oh yeah, I can. Cool. All right. So the troll. Steps to here and goes to make his first attack on you, Sora. And he gets a multi-attack. So
Goodbye, Sora.
Goodbye, Sora. Gets his first attack, reaches down with his one hand to slash at you with his claws. And is a 21 to hit.
That definitely is.
Okay. 2d6 plus 4. That's 8 damage. And he reaches, grabs a hold of you, and pulls you up to bite down for a 24 to hit. What is this? It's +7 to attack. Hits. This is 1d6 + 4. 7 damage. And his last attack, 26 to hit. Oh boy. 15
Sora's
damage.
down.
15 damage.
Sora's down.
Sora's knocked down. The troll.
Sora's on saving throws.
Day 1.
Okay, day 1, encounter 1.
Oh, Sora,
First
no!
round. Not even like first battle, first round.
First round of the first battle. Sora is out. Dead. Okay. It's
What is it
now-
with Dragonborns and going down in the first round?
That's
I
what
know,
it is.
right?
That's troll. It is now Phoebe's turn.
Well, Phoebe, she's going to cast Magic Stone. The bonus action. As her action, she's going to stick one of those into her sling. And
Okay.
Magic Stone. You touch one of 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic. You or someone can make a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles by throwing or hurling it with the sling. If thrown, it has a range of 60 feet. If someone else attacks with the pebble, the attacker adds your spellcasting modifier, not the attackers, to the attack roll. On a hit, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Nice. Do it.
She got a 24.
24, that hits.
Does 9 damage. 9 bludgeoning damage.
9 bludgeoning damage. All right.
And then she's probably going to hop off of the table since apparently she was standing on it. And
That
get the table between her
makes
and the
perfect
troll.
sense. Yes. Oh boy. Okay. So the troll bellows, and now it's Gorbert's turn. As long as Phoebe's done with her turn, I believe.
Yeah, I'm done. That was my
Yeah.
bonus action, and movement.
All right. Well, I'm gonna run the 20 feet to Sora and cast Cure Wounds.
Hang on, Sora. I'll help you.
So that'll give you 11 points of health,
Nice.
and then I have 5 feet left, so I'll just back up over here,
Oh, thank you.
and that's it for me.
Before he ends his turn, can I, since I'm up, which one is it? It's Skirmisher. I can use a reaction. If an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of me, I can move without provoking opportunity attack.
So you want
May
to
I use that? Yeah. Half my movement.
Well, it's your turn now.
I know.
Oh, you want to move without getting an opportunity attack. Right.
Yeah, because
Yes.
it's them. Okay. So that'd be there.
Well, you
5,
can
10,
disengage
15. I could, yeah.
as a bonus action.
Yeah, see, because technically that would have been for the round before, because I was top of the
Yes.
round. So that reaction, so you would have had to
Oh, okay.
disengage and move. But you can use disengage as a bonus, so you still have
I
your action.
can.
Yeah, you still have your
Yes.
action, so you can move back and still do a thing.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna cast shield.
You're gonna cast shield.
It's a
Yeah, or is
It's
that
a-
a reaction that
it's
we're
a
using?
reaction.
Uh,
so-
shield is a reaction.
yeah. It
Okay.
only lasts 6 seconds, so it would only just keep you from damage for 1.
Yeah, it's only one
Gotcha.
round.
Okay, so it's not like a normal spell. It's gonna be just like a reaction. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my pistol in the bar.
Okay.
Gorbert likes loud noises. 10.
10 to hit.
Hand to hit.
Okay. You fire. A loud noise comes out, causing everybody to scream all at once. The troll like ducks a little bit and it shoots over him and it's breaking into the wall. You can hear Dirt go, "Ay, ay, ay," from the other side of the room. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So I now understand what it was saying before. About its thing. The troll seems to like take a breath at the beginning of its turn, gaining a little bit of its health back, and moves forward on you folks, and goes to take a attack on Sora, the claw attack, for a 10 to hit. So I would assume that misses. Swings and
That
misses.
misses.
The other claw attack against Gorbert is 26 to hit.
Just hits.
Minimum damage, you get 6.
6. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Jeffra.
Yay!
Hey,
Jessica,
woo.
thanks.
Hey, thank you so much.
And the other arm reaches out, grabbing at Sora again. Or no, it's a bite this time. For it's 26 to hit.
That hits.
This dice only has high or low.
Oh gosh.
there is no middle. 8 damage. And that ends the troll's turn.
Cool. I will use that reaction to move 15 feet.
All right.
We'll try not to die, but yeah, thanks for coming out. Sorry you have to leave, but thanks for coming out. We do every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we play.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Thanks.
Soon to be.
Thursday, Friday.
One day we'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh God, probably right.
At
Yeah,
this
one
rate.
day.
We'll all have our own session.
We'll all be running in our own game.
Eventually, right? Probably
One
eventually.
day we'll all have to DM. I'll DM Tuesdays and Big Lee will do Mondays. You have Thursdays.
All right. That's the end of the troll's turn, so it's Phoebe's turn.
No, the stream's not ending yet, Zoppel.
No.
Jeff or Diane is just had to leave.
Phoebe.
Well, you want to know what? I just want to point something out. For the first time,
Yes.
Ed's character was not the first one down.
It's true.
It's true.
I feel called out, but okay.
All right. It is your turn, Phoebe.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to do my magic stone and my sling.
Do it to it.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yes. And the damage is 5. And did not have to use my bonus action this time. So let me see if I have any. I'm gonna put a little bit more space between me and and the troll. I think I'm gonna come over here, and that's my turn.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna use my
I
movement.
don't think this is a very good idea for me to be very close to him. He looks.
All right. Gorbert. Oh, what was your damage, by the way? For some reason I missed that.
It was 5.
Okay. Gorbert.
Okay, my turn.
your
Okay.
turn.
Okay. I am going to create an Eldritch Cannon. So
Oh,
I'm going to use
okay.
my action to magically create an Eldritch Cannon, a tiny cannon.
Mm-hmm.
It's think of it like a like an old like a potbelly looking cannon with two mechanical legs that stand. So I'm 3'5". This thing's probably about 18 or 24 inches tall, right? It's just this bronze and cast iron looking little cannon. The barrel's probably about the size of a racquetball. Like the projectile is probably like the size of a racquetball. So
Okay.
that will be my action. It appears within 5 feet of me, so it'll be right here. Okay.
Okay.
Right in between me and the table. I don't have a token for it, but
I know,
I'll keep track of it.
I'm working on it.
And I am going to use my bonus action to fire it. Let's see, what is it? Going to use my bonus action to fire it at the troll. It'll be okay, so it'll be the force ballista. So it's gonna be a range to hit. Okay, so let's get over attack. Bonus actions, Eldritch Cannon. No, I didn't want flamethrower. What's that? That's not what I wanted. It's just supposed to be a ranged attack. All right, here, let me do it this way.
Get it together, Gorbert.
This is a whole new thing. There's a stupid little window like blocking everything on my thing. All right, ranged attack. What's my modifier on that? Let's see. Modifier is U, so it would be so it's a +4. Okay, so let's just do it this way. Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
No. Okay. No problem. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
I can't get it to move. I don't know if you can move it or not. Can you move it?
No, you should be able to right click on it and set it to me though.
So I say it says controlled by, it says determined by character settings.
Oh, okay.
Non-generic token. Oh, there we go. Controlled by all players. Or Gorbert. Save settings. There.
There we go. Okay, cool.
And now the other thing I wanted to do was find somebody to this guy. But oh well, okay. Never mind the name. Never mind the name. Okay. That's technically that's the one who just got knocked out, the half orc that just got knocked out. But anyway, an adventurer makes it over to the group to help. Whose turn is it? Currently, Gorbert's turn. Did the attack missed? Is that the end of your turn, Gorbert?
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Okay. It is now your turn, Sora.
All right, can I apply a poison onto an arrow as a bonus action?
Yeah. Not until next level, I think, right? Or is that this?
Okay.
Or is that? I can't remember if it's a bonus action that you get to do it normally, or if it's an action normally. I think it's an action normally.
It's an action normally. Okay. Well,
Shoot.
I will shoot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. For an 18.
18 hits.
And then I should get sneak attack, right? Because Gorbert.
Yep. You get
Mhm.
sneak attack. Yep.
So 18 or 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. That's good.
I like rogues. This is fun.
Oh wait, you did acid damage earlier, didn't you?
I did, yes.
So it didn't actually heal earlier.
You did acid damage when?
Poison damage, technically.
Oh,
Poison damage.
Okay. So
Yeah,
it did
with the
heal
breath
then.
weapon, poison.
Yeah, poison,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Forgot. You're not Black Dragon. You're Green Dragon.
Green dragon.
And 16 points of damage currently. All right. It is now your helper's turn. They run in with a long sword attack, two-handed. Does a 18 hit? Yes. I'm playing D&D by myself.
Playing D&D with yourself.
All right. Does 8 damage for their turn. They're closer than that, right there. All right. Troll's turn. Troll attack. Wait, that's a cannon, right?
Yep.
Gonna swing at the person that just slashed it with its thing.
The cannon does have an AC and an HP, so you know.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. 1 slash, 2 damage to them. Actually, 16. Troll does slash attack at Gorbert. 24.
Yep.
That's 12 damage. And
That stung a little.
that stung a little, probably.
A little bit.
And he's gonna try to bite the cannon.
Okay.
25. That's strong
25
jaw.
to hit? Yeah, that hits.
Strong jaw. Oh, max damage. 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Yeah. Chewing on the cannon. It's a good thing to do.
Nom 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 nom.
The cannon is made of metal, so its AC must be 25. So it's opposite. Alrighty.
No, its AC is 18.
That's the end of the turn for the troll. Phoebe, your turn.
I'm gonna keep going where I've been going. I think it's going well. So magic stone,
Magic stone. Whip that magic stone.
24 to hit,
Yup.
Nice.
and 6 damage.
Alright. Good. Pretty good.
And then with my bonus action, I will cast magic stone again.
Okay.
And
Who's
that's my
next?
turn.
It is now the Gorbert's turn. The Gorbert.
The Gorbert.
The Gorbert's turn. So Gorbert is going to scurry around over to here,
All right.
and I guess I'm gonna pull out my scimitar. And let's see if we can do this. Or am I getting advantage for flanking or whatever?
Yep. Go ahead.
Good, because we're probably gonna need it. Nice.
Hey.
So 20
Yes,
20 to
nice.
hit
The wizard. 20 to hit hits.
for 4 slashing. Oh, great job, scimitar.
It's those adorable
That's what
little
I
arms
rolled.
she
That's
has.
eh.
All right.
So okay, so that's that, and
Mhm.
then I'm gonna use my bonus action for my Eldritch Cannon to fire again.
Fire again.
So that is going to
Fire.
be that nice. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
For 2d8.
Whoa.
So that's going
Nice.
to be 10 force damage. Is there a modifier for that? Ranged attack, force damage, creature. Doesn't say I use my modifier.
Okay. 75.
Yeah, so 10.
10.
And yeah, it'll stay right there. Yep, I can move it up to 15 feet, but it'll stay there.
All right. Sora, your turn.
I want to use my daggers, but
Yeah, Overguard. The Zapple.
I got a question. So, where is it? 2-weapon fighting. Does that equate for like thrown weapons?
What do you mean? Could you throw 2 weapons?
Yeah.
Let me look.
I just updated that Zoppel, sorry.
Yeah,
2 thrown weapons? Yes, as long as they both have the light character. Or simple or light. Yeah, so you could throw 2 daggers, yes.
Cool. I'm gonna throw 2 daggers.
I'm going to throw 2 daggers.
Well, that's a 10. That's a miss. So here goes the second one.
10 to hit, misses.
And a 9. No.
And the other one
kind of
misses. You've
noticing
now
that
thrown
Sora's-
both your daggers.
Sora's really not good with ranged attacks, even though it seems to be like her thing.
It's not
Kinda
not
like-
her thing though. She's very
It's not her
Sora is
thing.
very up close and personal.
Yeah.
Which is weird for a rogue.
Sora is like
Well,
she's walking down the road while you're dying.
Yeah.
You know, because you've been poisoned and you're dying. And she's already gone.
You just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
You're
That's
dead. You
Sora.
just haven't figured it out yet.
Why is the gnome so tanky though? The gnome wizard is the tank. All right. Artificer. I guess you're not a wizard. You're just like almost
Yeah.
a wizard.
I'm an artillerist.
Mm. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Sora?
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't roll a natural 1, right?
No.
Okay. So both of your daggers are on the floor somewhere in the bar.
Yeah, you were gonna send him down the hole, weren't you?
Hey, I don't
I
control the
thought
dice.
about. I'm like, do I want to throw this? A hole right there, but
It's a big old hole. So it is now the other adventurer's turn. Two-handed attack. Oh shit. Misses. With a 9 to hit. Swoosh. Nothing but air.
Did you give them advantage?
Oh no, I did not. They can have advantage.
hey,
you're
there
right.
you go.
Oh, that didn't help. It didn't help.
Oof. Oh no.
Whoosh, just air. Troll's turn. The troll takes a big deep breath. The flies start to flap. Seems to have healed a little bit. And takes 2 swings with both of its claws at the Badoo, the guy that just attacked it, but missed. 26 to hit and a 15 to hit. 6 and 6. 12, 18, 20 damage. knocking what is it called, Yagra, down onto their back. Still alive, but they look pretty damaged, and it's going to attack your cannon with its bite attack. Was it 19 to hit?
Oh, yeah, it hits.
1 damage. 1 plus 4. 5.
1 plus 4? All right,
Yeah.
cannon's down.
Done.
The cannon's gone. All right, that's the end of the troll's turn. Okay. I'm a DM. I made it die.
You killed something.
Bravo.
It's got an X on it. It's dead.
Yep.
All right. I marked it and everything. Phoebe's turn.
Phoebe will come up behind Sora and like give her a pat on the back and say, "You're doing so good," and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh yay!
Yay!
You got
Oh,
9
that feels
healing.
good.
Next time you won't be so mean to me, right?
I'm never mean to you. I'm just realistic with you.
And then I'm going to put Sora between me and the troll.
All right. If that's the end of your turn, then it's Gorbert.
It is.
Okay. I'm going to reach into my magic bag and pull out that little Pokeball looking thing, and I'll kind of twist it around and point it at the troll and cast Firebolt.
Ooh.
11 to hit.
No.
It's just gonna go and puff smoke, and I'm gonna stupid ball. Oh, I get advantage, right? I get advantage. Hang on a second.
yeah.
You do.
Yeah, crit,
Yeah.
baby.
As you're smacking it.
Stupid ball.
As I'm
stupid
smacking
ball.
it, as I'm smacking it, goes. All right, so that's gonna be that's gonna be 19.
Oh.
19 fire damage.
Nice.
So the fireball shoots out of it. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Well, I guess all the little sturges, all their little wings will burn off and they'll fall to the floor, and then the troll can just kind of like get all kind of bubbly skin, and he'll fall to the floor too.
Yep, that happens just like that.
Just like that.
The fireball engulfs the troll, burning all the sturges. They all crisp up and bounce around on the ground. And the troll skin all blisters up and bubbles. It falling down onto its back with a big roar, almost on the helper, who's nameless, who stands up and dusts themselves off. That's it for the troll. Troll dies. Everybody cheers.
And I'm gonna jump up and down like, yeah, I know it worked. And then I'm gonna look around, like, kind of compose myself. I knew it would work. Just gonna put it back in my bag.
I'll run over. I'll be like,
Oh my gosh, Gorbert, that technology stuff's kind of cool. It's so pretty.
See? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Technology's awesome. It's awesomer than nature.
I don't think so, but maybe next time you can make it work the first time.
It did work the first time.
I mean, it kind of didn't.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn around and sit back at the table, like in a huff, like whatever.
So
Zora would like to see if she can harvest anything from this troll.
of course she does.
of course she does. So, as
I skin it.
I skin it, and I skin it. So you start to like bend down and like start to cut through the troll, trying to harvest something from it. You see a Norna comes hurrying over with a tray with these small red glasses on each of them. There's a few on there, and hands one out to both the adventurer. She comes from over in this direction. The adventurer that came to help you, who takes one and starts to walk away into the crowd, and heads over to you, handing one to each of you. If you drink those, it's the red potion from
Oh, nice.
before.
From the labyrinth.
Yes.
Oh, the what was it? The potion of renewal.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a basically a short rest plus 5 temp hit points and full health.
That's pretty handy.
That is.
It is.
And get everybody back to normal. Thank you for thanks for helping us out.
You're very welcome. I did a lot of the work.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Hi, I'm Phoebe.
I can't have two characters that introduce themselves all the time.
Hey, I'm Neela Featherbottom.
I'm Tila Featherbottom.
I'm Norna. Just
These guys
Norna.
said that you probably had a beautiful singing voice, Norna. Do you want to sing for us?
No. And she turns around and starts to walk off. Doesn't like people very much, is what you can seem to gather. Pushing past her and through the group, you gather. Hold on, one moment. I need my right dice for that one.
Oh, I need the right.
I
Thing
need the
open
right
for this.
dice. This one and that one. Yes.
I need my Excel file open for Sora's ingredients.
First inventory.
55
Yeah.
gold of troll fat.
Sweet.
Um,
Does Sora know what it does?
maybe.
What would you like? Nature?
Oh, I actually had a sheet with a bunch of that stuff on it. Let me just.
Gorbert's just gonna be looking
go
at
ahead,
you
nature.
in disgust.
Go ahead and roll a nature check.
Crit. 28.
Nice.
Nice.
Yup. You know what it does.
That's why she went straight for it.
But do you?
But I don't.
Sora knows, but you do not. It can be used in a potion that might grant a higher AC, so protection from damage, but it also might give a weapon critical damage. So basically max out your weapon damage. It can also do that. All right. So, pushing through the group towards you, you can see a man. A human man, it seems. Pushing through the group, the crowd of people. He stops to talk to the adventurer that helped you, but the adventurer doesn't seem to care what he has to say. It just puts one hand on his shoulder and pushes right through him, walking through the group.
So the adventurer that helped us is walking back into the crowd, like away from us.
Yes,
Okay.
walking this way, and this person stops them here to talk to them real quick, but they just push straight through and don't want to listen to him. And he continues on over to the group. He walks up to you and says, walks like a little. When he gets over by the troll, he like takes like big wide steps around the troll, saying, "Hey, you guys are adventurers, right? I could really use your help. Can we have a seat? Talk?"
I'm already sitting, so you're weird.
You would know.
He gets around the table and finds a seat and sits down next to you guys. From a distance, his purple jacket that he's wearing, suit jacket, looked nice from a distance. But once with him sitting like right there at the table, you can see that it's kind of old and a little worn around the edges. He says, "You guys were really brave in there."
Why, thank you.
It wasn't in there. It was just like right here. You're weird.
Yeah, exactly.
I had valuable stuff I wanted.
I am Bolothamp Gedarm, chronicler, wizard, and well, a celebrity, if I do say so myself. At your service.
A Volo what?
Bolothamp Gedarm.
That's a mouthful.
You might know me.
What are you a celebrity for?
I'm a bit of an author, you see.
Oh,
Written a few
what
books.
What books have you written?
Oh, I did a book about Waterdeep, and I've done some books about some other cities in the area.
I've read a couple books about Waterdeep. I don't remember one that you.
Well, it's there's plenty of you could get some down at the bookstore. My name is all over down there. Volo's Guide to Waterdeep. There's Volo's Explorer's Guide to the Sword Coast. Currently, I'm working on a book about spirits. It's not really going all that well. But that's not the point. I'm in I'm in need of some help here.
What kind of help?
You see, I had a friend, and I believe it's my fault. Well, maybe not entirely my fault, but at least somewhat my fault that he's missing now.
Who's missing? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I got bored.
I'm gonna look at Sora.
Missing friend? Do we want to get involved in this, or do we want to just do our stuff?
Oh, maybe a little what do you call it? This for that.
What, do you want to trade mushrooms?
Like quid pro quo?
Quid pro. That's the word
Oh,
I was looking for.
I'm
Thank you,
I'm
Gordy.
willing. I'm definitely willing to help to pay. For sure. I can definitely pay. He looks a little nervous. Even though he's saying that he has money, he's sort of touching his coat, looking for a pouch. I can pay. I promise. Maybe not everything right this moment, but I could definitely give you some to get you started. But
Do you know how to get back to Theros?
where?
Theros.
Don't worry, pal. We don't know either.
Maybe
Neither does she.
he probably does know where it is. But I don't. So maybe.
How long has your friend been missing?
just since last night. We went
Has
out.
he
We went out
really
drinking.
gone missing? I mean, maybe he's passed out in a back alley. Maybe he got beat up and he's just still sleeping.
Well, that may very well
voice-
be, but I would
my
really
voice is getting
appreciate
more
it if
annoying.
it was found. that may very well be. I don't doubt that in the slightest. But I haven't seen him. I would have expected to at least see him. We had business today, and he didn't make it in. So
Did you go to the authorities?
they want to wait. They want to make sure he's really, really missing before they get him. They find him. But he has more beauty than brains, my friend, and he might have got himself hooked up. There's down here in the docks area. There's gangs all over the place and people fighting all the time.
We know what it's like to have someone like that.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes.
So what is your friend's name?
My name's my friend's name is Floon Blagmar.
His Dune tight.
But I would really love it if you guys would find him. He might have even been kidnapped.
Well, have you gotten anything for like a ransom?
We haven't actually.
Then how do you know he was kidnapped?
It's just something
He
that
doesn't. That's what he just said. He said he may have been kidnapped. He said he may have. He doesn't know where he is or what happened to him or to help him.
I'm
We went
not
out-
listening to you anymore, Gorbert. You're being mean.
We went drinking downtown. We went to a couple of different bars. We were at the Skewered Dragon, and that was the end of the night for me. And I left him there to continue drinking. He wanted to stay, but I said I had enough, and I called it for the night. So I left him there, but he hasn't been seen since. I guess this was
Well,
2
I
nights
mean-
ago.
Well, We're all new to Waterdeep, so we don't even know where to start asking questions.
Well, I guess you could
We
start
don't
at the
have we don't have
Skewer
any
Dragon, maybe.
contacts in the town. I mean, I suppose we could go to Skewer Dragon, but you could go to the Skewer Dragon and ask too.
Right, but if he did get himself into trouble, that's where the adventurers come in, and you guys would be able to help get him out, maybe.
What kind of business were you? Business.
Business. The
Business.
nunya kind.
In the business yin.
What sort of business were you guys up to? Does he have any enemies? Anybody who wants him dead?
Well, I don't think he has too many. I mean, we do a little bit of gambling here and there, but I don't think he has anybody that wants him dead per se. But he has tendency to get himself into trouble if he has, without trying. So, I mean, he was helping me with the book I was writing. I was writing a guide, Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. At least that's what I was trying to. But well, it's not going all that well, and I'm about to hang up that book. I think.
So he was helping you write a book. And who were your contacts? You said you had a meeting today, right?
Well, yeah, I had a meeting with him. We didn't have a meeting with other people. We were just doing research for the book.
What entails your research?
Why are you here in Waterdeep?
Well, we're looking at different haunted buildings.
Specters. I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting sassy now. I need to have some
Okay, I get it. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. All right.
I'm an author. Write books. That's all I was doing. Research on my books. Okay, so I'll offer you guys, if you'll help me track them down, I'll give you 50 gold each now, and 10 times as much. He looks a little
Each?
worried. Yes, each. When you find him, if you find him, when you find him, he corrects himself.
So 50 now each, and then 500 each when we find him?
Yes. I have to go and liquidate some of my money, but I will have enough. I will have enough for that if you find him.
And how many shinies do we get if we bring him to you? That's
I'm gonna lean over to Sora. I'm gonna go 550 gold. That's a lot.
Yeah, I think I could finally get that equipment I was saving up for.
You want to help him?
I think so, and I'm pretty sure, and like just really leaning into you, I think that we could get her number down lower, and we could get some more.
And as you're saying this, you realize my face is like right next to both of yours.
You're like right in the middle of us. Like,
what are you guys talking about?
What are you guys talking about?
Oh God.
Maybe he seems to know a lot of stuff. He seems to have written a lot of books. Maybe he can help you find your way home.
I would like that. I would like that very much.
So what do you think? You think we should help him?
Well, I mean, if you guys want to help him and he can help me get home, I don't see why not. He's kind of useless, though.
I might have to have a conversation with him outside of this because he might be helpful in my endeavors as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Volo.
Well, you know what? I think we're gonna do it. I think you talked us into it. But don't you try to double cross us.
Oh, no.
Yeah, don't double cross me. You will regret it.
Yeah. I believe you.
All you hear is like jingling in a pocket of like vials.
So, like I said, I last left him at the Skewered Dragon. It's a bit of a bar down in the dock ward.
Oh, we were told not to go to any places down there.
Well, I recommend that you start your search down there. Be careful. It is dangerous. With the Zentrum and Xanathar guilds around, that's pretty much all they do is fight down there.
The what and the what?
The Zentrum gang and the Xanathar gang. Two gangs that hang out inside the city, but they're at a little odds right now, and they have a tendency to break out into squabble from time to time.
Is Bricky still here?
Bricky is still there. He's been hiding for a little bit, but he's now sitting behind at the table.
Okay.
Ricky, do you think you could take us back down to the dock to the Skewered Dragon on your way back to the ship? I hate to bother you, but you seem to know your way around.
Yeah. I probably could take you on down there. Yeah. I probably could bring you down there.
Oh, okay, Mr. Volo. It looks like we'll go ask about your friend. What you said his name was Floon?
Yeah, his name is Floon. Floon. Blagmar. Blagmar. 2 A's. Blagmar.
Okay.
He's a good-looking red-haired boy with 28 or so, freckles on his face, carries himself well, dresses fairly nice. Yep.
I'm gonna like scan the area one last time and see if I can see that adventurer that helped us.
Go ahead, roll perception.
Six.
Nope.
Where did that one go that helped us with the troll? They were here a minute ago and then they disappeared.
I don't know. Let me look. With my exceptional height.
It's a lot of sixes for perception.
12.
I still have the spyglass. Do I get advantage?
Right into all the knees.
You see him over by the bar.
I'll point him out. He's over there. He's over there, Gorbert.
Oh, I'd like to go thank him.
I guess we'll head over there.
Alrighty.
Excuse me.
So this is a dark-haired half elf with it seems to be wearing like again like it's really light armor, like a just like a tabard or whatever. He's not wearing any of the same cloak markings as the other guys, though. Just so it's there. And he's just into his drink when you walk up. Says hello. Sorry, what'd you say?
Hi, I just wanted to say thanks for the help with that troll.
Well, it's not like I'm going to just let him attack everybody in town. It's not like any of these people are carrion.
Well, I mean, nobody else seemed to want to help us, but you ran right in, and I just want to thank you. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, there's always things that's come up out of the tunnel here. Every now and then, something comes up. That's why all the adventurers hang out here. We can sort of keep the place safe if we can, and we always get to have a little fight in every now and then. Just keep loose.
Oh, okay, all right. What's your name? I'm Gorbert.
Varen.
Hi, I'm Phoebe.
Hello. You're an odd one, aren't you?
That's what
It
everybody
definitely
keeps
is.
saying. Everybody loves me where I come from. I'm very popular.
Don't let her fool you. She doesn't even know where she comes from.
I came from Theros. I just
She
don't
knows
know
where
how
she
to get
came
back.
from. She just has no idea where it is.
I have heard of
Exactly.
Theros.
Tomato, tomato.
You've heard
You've heard of Theros?
I have. It's a ways away, I think. I've heard of it, never been there myself. Quite a ways away, I believe. How'd you end up all the way here?
I don't know.
Well, that's a way to be, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't really
All
matter
I
since
know-
you're here, though, right?
It sounds like
All
she
I know-
teleported here, but I don't know if she did it on her own or if she did something to do it. But she said she was.
Well-
What'd you say you were doing? Just picking flowers or something, and poof.
Yeah. Well, what happened is that I was trying to find the very, very prettiest flower because I always like to bring Nylia back flowers when I go out in the woods, making sure everything's safe. And so I was trying to find the prettiest flower, and then I saw something shiny sitting on the ground. I'm like, ooh, Nylia will definitely love that. And I went and I picked it up, and then I found myself not at home anymore.
You picked it. You picked it up. Do you still have it?
No,
The half elf goes, yeah. That's quite a story. I have no idea how you got here either.
Well, it sounds to me like whatever the object was that you picked up was either enchanted or cursed, and it teleported you here.
If you came here, probably cursed.
I was gonna say it's cursed, but maybe it's the curse is on us.
He chuckles a bit into his cup as he's trying to drink. Well, I guess if you really want to thank me, you could buy me a drink.
Sure, I'll buy you a drink.
And I'll pull another random leaf out of my hair. Oh no, it's not random. I actually pick one that I know exactly where it is in my hair, and I pull it out because I know what every leaf and flower and twig is in my hair. And then I hand it to him, and I go,
here, this is because we're friends now.
A leaf?
It's from nature. It's so pretty.
Is there anything special about the leaf?
No, it's just a pretty leaf.
It's just a green leaf. Nice green leaf.
Yeah, it's just a leaf she thought was pretty, and she put it in her hair.
Right. And he tucks it. Hold on. He roll perception.
Perception? Oh
Yeah.
gosh. He's gonna throw it on the floor.
That's an 8.
So he looks like he puts it on like an inside pocket, but just drops it on the floor.
When I'm standing around the room, do I happen to notice this leaf on the floor?
No. Not with your 8, you don't.
I No, I mean like as they're standing there drinking, I'm just gonna be sitting there staring around and just happen to notice this random leaf on the floor, and I don't recognize it as the one I gave to it.
Oh, look at this pretty leaf.
You pick it up, and put it back in your hair.
Yes, okay, I'm rolling perception for it.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's a dirty 20.
You see the leaf.
But I pick it up and I go, "Oh my gosh, Gorbert, look, a pretty leaf!" And I put it in my hair.
Viren, that's his name, right? I can't even remember. Viren goes.
Baron.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the drink. Turns back around to the bar. If that's all.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you and make sure that you were okay, that you didn't need any healing or anything.
Oh, as far as healing goes, no, a lot of the wait staff here are actually low-level clerics, really.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, to keep it's because of all the danger that is here. They teach them first aid. And they have a potion brewery here that helps with those healing potions that you guys probably were given after the battle.
Yeah, the barmaid gave us one.
Yeah, a lot of people in Waterdeep don't carry weapons or wear armor. It's fairly safe outside of like the dock area, and as long as you stay out of Undercliff.
Before I forget, I'm gonna go pick up my daggers.
Yes.
Your batteries?
The
My daggers.
Oh, your
His
daggers.
batteries.
My daggeries.
Your daggeries. All right. Yeah, you go pick up the daggers. Somebody has taken and rolled the dead body of the troll down into the pit and just you can hear it fall. It takes a little while to make it to the bottom.
Yeah, and I'll collect the pieces of my Eldritch Cannon and put it back in my bag of holding.
Destroyed your Eldritch Cannon. Sorry. So Bricky goes, all right, once we get done eating, we could head on down to the Skewer Dragon. Sounds all right.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.
You guys finish up your meal, and you have any questions for Volo before you head out?
Oh, we should ask him where he's staying so we can find him.
Yeah, that would be good to know.
He is staying.
I actually want to ask Varian why he didn't. Or I saw Volo talk to him. So did Volo ask you? Did this guy ask you to go find his friend?
Well, he started to ask me something, but I'm not. I'm not about to go out on some random jaunt through the wherever. I got places to be.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Not so much. I don't know who he is. Is he somebody important?
He says he is. I don't know. I never heard of him. Says he's some kind of author. Wrote a bunch of books.
Maybe. I haven't read any books.
I don't know. I read a few, but none with his name on it.
All right. That's. You want to end it there? It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can end it there. Sure.
All right.
Oh, where is he staying? So I have it for the note.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
where's
is-
he staying?
He is staying at where's the bar? List of inns, I think. Taverns. Inns. He is at Black Star Inn in the Trade District. Not looking at that map anymore. We can go to the map. Go to the map. By myself, with everybody. Take everybody to the map. It's not.
The
Ri-
trade district.
Yeah, trades.
Yeah, it's on the
Trades ward.
Yeah, it's on the upper corner area there, right up here.
Oh, all the way up in there. Okay. Waff Alley.
Yeah, it's on this corner right here.
Right on the corner there. Okay.
Mhm.
So he's right at the corner of Snail Street and it's a three-way there. Waterdeep Way and the High Road. Okay.
Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Anyway, we have
Yeah, most
we have
definitely.
Strahd tomorrow night. Curse of Strahd is tomorrow. With
Yes, Curse of
Avalar,
Strahd is tomorrow with Avalar as the DM.
So if you're
and-
not following, you should probably follow so you can get the notification
Yeah.
for that.
yeah, exactly.
Which by the way, we are getting really close. We're up to we're 11 followers away from affiliate.
Nice.
Woo! We gained 3
Yay.
followers tonight. So thank you Zoppel T, Jeffra,
crazy.
and
Nerdy
Fucking Monkey
Nerdy
Goblin.
Drunken Monkey
I love
Goblin.
that
I
name.
love it.
Absolutely
I
love
love it. Beautiful.
Let's see. What do you want to do? We got how we
Hey,
roll.
SA Games.
Oh, they're playing.
Thank you.
Warhammer Fantasy.
Hey, hello.
For all new people who don't know who we are previous to this, we used to each stream from our own channel, and we kind of all came together in the one Homebrew Cafe. We used to use channel points where audience members could spend the points and buy us buffs and
Yes.
healings and good stuff. And we're hoping to get back to where we can do that again. It was fun.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. So Mini Terrain Domain is streaming Rime of the Frost Maiden. They've got 27 viewers. So let's go hit them.
Yeah, let's go there. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. We're gonna go raid somebody and have a good time tonight. And
Yeah, thanks everybody again. Have a good night.
Yeah. Thanks for the raid, Pandemonium Institute. That was awesome.
That
And
was
thanks
awesome.
for all the follows. SA Games, thanks for the follow. And yeah, we'll jump over to Mini Terrain Domain, Rime of the Frost Maiden, and we'll see you over there.
see you over there.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Don't forget tomorrow night, same time, same channel.